smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you.
Hello my lovelies, this is simsfel and welcome to episode 8 of the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon series Generation 2. What a lovely sight this is. We've got Lady Lilith Salazar over here reading a book on mischief by the upstairs area outside the Queen's room. The waiting room, in the waiting room, with this lovely window behind her with snow falling down on a pink couch. It looks so pretty. Okay, so let's get into this episode. In the last episode, I introduced a new castle, and in this episode, we're going to start playing in this castle, which I am super excited about. And let's quickly check the status of some important things while I hit the sound play. Lady Ophelia is currently expecting, as you guys know, and look at that. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be twins, triplets. Is she gonna Chuck and Elena? Is she gonna do what her mother did with the triplets? I mean, we have space. But she has got 45 minutes, until her third trimester. Okay, so we're making quite a bit of progress very quickly, which I'm very happy about. But before we do anything else, I want to actually just go ahead and put down their wishes. And then once we do that, then I'll show you guys a few more things. Are just like a teensy bit of changes in the castle. Teeny, just a little here and there, small changes. And so I added a little bit of a butler's room in the dungeon and also plopped down some interesting things in Morgana's inner garden that we need to go ahead and sort out. So, okay, what does she want to do? She wants to be friendly Lady Ophelia, yes. And also, in the background, I've been going back and actually revisiting what you guys said about... Wait a second, you want to have a snowball fight? We'll pop that in. You want to make something of excellent quality. I guess that's okay, but chat with Narcissa, that's even better. And then you want to go ahead and, ooh, that's very specific. Share astronomy knowledge with Lady Cynthia Ronarain. You know what? Why don't we do that? And Cynthia, I'm so sorry. Can you wake up for a second, darling? You want to level up in fitness. That's perfect, actually. So if you want to sleep, go back and do what you want. I'm sorry. But while we focus quickly on... Actually, I want to focus on Lady Ophelia while I chat about this. But actually, I was going ahead and looking through all the predictions you guys left in the last season, because I did say when these ladies turned into children or even teenagers, we went ahead and got all of their fortune reads by the priestess Amanda, which we had back in season 1, Lady Morgana's mother. And I said that some or all or a mixture of those predictions would be coming true for these ladies in season 2, which is now. So I've actually been going back, looking up, reading, checking the predictions you guys made for Ophelia and trying to come up with a little bit of a story or something. I mean, I don't have complete control. I have a thematic idea of where I'm going to go with all of this, but then again, we'll see what sort of curveballs these ladies throw at me, and I'll probably have to change things from there on. But okay, she's in her third trimester. That means in the next couple of episodes, she should be giving birth to our very first child in Generation 3. I'm so excited. Okay, so all of that done and said, let's go on down. Let me show you guys. I went ahead and added this teensy room over here because I want a butler. I came to realize that, hey, this castle is quite big. Even though it's not the biggest thing in the world, it is quite big. And so I kind of want a butler to help us clean up things around the place. Right now it doesn't seem like a big deal, but I feel like it's going to become a big deal slowly but surely. I mean, look at that. Do you guys see this? Do you see that glass of water? Someone needs to be there. We need preferably a human butler who can go out during the daytime into the garden and pick things up. So I made a little bit of a room. It's very bare because I don't feel like a butler that they have should have too many things, but I think it's kind of cute. We do have this little bathroom sort of cabinet over here, and if you guys are wondering, hey, that's odd, why is this in here? It should be in a bathroom. I did that because I feel like the butler's personal amenities are not, especially anything bath-related, isn't going to be with the rest of the vampiresses. Heck no, they ain't sharing. They've got their own stuff. So the butler's amenities are going to be in their little room, and then say if they need to go take a shower, they'll take their own towel, their own soap, those kind of things. So we've got that going on over here. And I've just got some tidbits. We've got this little thing up here, which, I don't know, I feel like it's more of a symbol of royalty or a vampire's thing, you know? So it's kind of like you're in the vampiric castle sort of thing. And then I've got this chest because I feel like maybe if the butler wants to go ahead and put some of his belongings in there, he can do that. We've also got a wardrobe. And then with this, I kind of, okay, the one on the left, that was just decorative, but the chicken one, I kind of imagined that as being the instructions for the butler for all the dietary requirements of the vampires, or maybe for the children that they have in the future, because as you guys know, these vampires, they actually survive on blood, which is why we have the 3 blood banquets, and they have that, but the children don't actually have blood. They can't do that until they're teens. So butler is also going to help us in making sure that they're fed. So, okay, first things first, I want Narcissa to go ahead and arrange for a butler. So actually, where is her phone? That's under services, right? I think it is. Let's hire a service. And we want a butler. Wait a second, is the butler the same as a scheduled maid? I don't know. Maybe they're different. We'll keep a butler. We'll see how the butler does in terms of taking care, oh my god. Taking care and looking after everything. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll go ahead and I'll actually call a maid too. We do have money. We can sustain it. We haven't gotten our first bills yet, so I don't really know what our limit is. But we should be pretty okay. So another thing, I want to take Lady Morgana. Let's visit her little garden area. I went ahead and look at that, guys. I went ahead and I plopped some elixirs down because Lady Morgana, under Queen Narcissa's rule, things are going to be different because in the last season we had the priestesses always go to the queen for resources like bugs and all those sort of things. But from this generation onwards, Queen Narcissa has decided that powers of certain aspects, I guess you could say, of the coven, for example, things to do with medicine or plants, those kind of things, ingredients, creatures, collectibles, that's all under the priestess's sort of rule, I guess. I mean, not her rule, but her jurisdiction. So she's in charge of trade in a sense and resources. So she's the one she's got all these contacts that she's going to be calling. And how I pick these out, we've got 12 spots for elixirs, right? So I've got a list of all the elixirs that is useful to us in the game. I think there's more than 12, but I've kind of cut it down to 12 that we can actually use. I think, I'm not too sure, but I was struggling with it beforehand. 12, and then I just randomize for each spot numbers between 1 to 12 on a random number generator, and then I just see which one we get. And every time we have a missing spot, if I feel like getting more elixirs, I just do the same sort of thing, and then we fill that up time. And then we also did the same for the frogs. She's got a couple of frogs here. She's got a striped heart frog. We've got a striped dirt frog. And then on this side, we've got a spotted eggplant frog, and then a striped leaf frog. So that's kind of cute. We've got those things over there. And then I went ahead and plopped down some plants, which we need to go ahead and plant. We've got 2 flowers and a bunch of other weird things. And I chose these ones because I like experimenting with different things, and I feel like we had a lot of the outdoor retreat plants in the last season. So I wanted to try things which were a little bit different. So I took a lot of plants from Get to Work, so alien plants, because, I don't know, I just feel like it works. And I got a few berries, like the huckleberry and the elderberry from Outdoor Retreat, and then I got some of these cool flowers. So we got a begonia, and we got a dahlia, and I'm going to plant that over here. And yeah, I think that'll be quite nice. And my reasoning, we might kind of extend this garden in the future, as in, you know, make one of the upstairs indoor, outdoor sort of things. We might transform this into one of her better gardens, but I went ahead and I wanted to do this because I thought it would be pretty fun. And with the flowers, I plopped 2 flowers down there. I was contemplating whether to do a fruit or a vegetable or just, you know, a flower. In the end, I decided on a flower because I thought these sort of things maybe would be useful for offerings, for different festivals we might have, not only offerings, but I was thinking with the crown tribute, which we have a while. We have ages till the crown tribute, but when that does come around, I was thinking about that. I thought, who knows, it would probably be a bit cool to have maybe one of the ladies give the queen a flower, depending if someone thought that was an adequate gift for her, so I don't know, but I think that would be pretty cool. So we're going to get her. Morgana's going to go around and, she's got irritation from garlic. Oh, vampires hate the stench of garlic. Folks think onion breath is bad. Garlic will cost the vampire's eyes if they even get a whiff of this stuff. Okay, I didn't realize that. Does she? She doesn't have the power, does she? That allows you. You know what? I feel like she needs garlic immunity because she's dealing with garlic, man. So, garlic is a vile and wretched weed that unfortunately has a negative impact on the vampiric kind. Well, no longer, assuming Lady Morgana daps with garlic immunity. So we're gonna get her that. I wouldn't have normally picked it, but she needs it. So we got her garlic immunity, especially since she's gonna be dealing with this a lot of the times. And ooh, okay, that's pretty cool. Well, if all 5 different plants, we've got a variety over here. So all of this seems like it's watered, so all appears is well. All is well. That is good. That is pretty good. So while she's doing that, the queen wishes to have a snowball fight. And actually, it's nighttime, so maybe not with the pregnant lady, but I think she could actually afford to have a snowball fight out here. Let's have a snowball fight with Lady Cynthia. I think that'd be cute. And you guys are actually going ahead and shipping not Lady Narcissa, with Queen Narcissa and Lady Cynthia, and I thought that was very cute, but who knows, that might happen, that might not, we'll just have to see whether Queen Narcissa is inclined towards her, because she by herself was inclined towards Shadow Coldblood. And also guys, if you haven't already, please go ahead, or, I mean, if you already have, I don't care, still go ahead, and leave some sims for me in the gallery, or on the gallery, make some sims, make plenty sims, but I would prefer them to be individual. So make individual. So female vampires and or male vampires, but make sure they're all one-person households, individuals, because I like picking from individuals. I don't like plopping whole families down. So at least not in this gameplay. So do leave those for me. Make sure you use the hashtag simsfel so that I can find them. But oh my goodness, this queen is so cold. Look at her. She's hopping, jogging, dragging herself half. Okay, let's have a snowball fight. Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Come on, Queenie. Come on, you guys are prepped. Is something wrong? Oh, okay. Well, Cynthia's running around. Look at that. They have like this huge yard. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Maybe they should be a bit better dressed for this. Maybe this is not the greatest outfit to be doing this in. Why don't you change then? And why don't you change? So that both of you guys are actually, both of you ladies are dressed appropriately and you aren't freezing yourselves to death. What about we do that, huh? Come on, I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay, we need them to change. We need them to change, and now you can have a snowball fight. See, now let's go. Snowball fight. Snowball fight with Cynthia. Yeah, let's do that. And where the hell is she getting the flower arranging skill from? Oh, from there. Oh, I didn't know you could do that with the... I mean, I knew you could do that with the bonsai, but I had no flippin' clue you could improve your skill. And you can change the pot color? What? No, I think I like the black. Black looks nice. But look at these ladies. This is the queen's outdoor outfit. I don't know how much it's helping her chest, but hey. Don't know how it's protecting her from the cold, but it's stylish and it seems like it's working for her. Also, vampires shouldn't exactly get cold, should they? Because they're the undead. But they have children, so that maybe they're not. Who knows, man? Who knows? But look at that. Pretty cool. Even their outdoor outfits kind of complement each other, which is super cute. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And I have this up really awkwardly. Let's do half up, half down walls, because those, as you know, are my favorites. Look at that. They have such a huge area to work with. Like, we could do some crazy, amazing things with all of this land. And I'm so excited to get started on that. Before I do that, who knows? Who knows I'll do it. Maybe I'll do the inside first and the outside. Or maybe I'll do both. I'll swap between. And one of you guys gave a lovely suggestion about making, or this area over here where the tables are could be an entertainment area / ballroom and stuff like that. I like that sort of mix and mingle sort of thing. We may not bring males to the castle. Who knows at what stage, what's going to happen. But I think it'll be pretty cool. I do want to plop down some stuff here, but I just have to figure out what works. Because as you know, I do like the whole medieval fantasy sort of vibe. And a lot of the things oh, they're still cold. So maybe it's a blizzard? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Because a lot of the things that The Sims 4 has, entertainment-wise, like the dance floor, that's modern, and I don't want that in my castle. I don't want anything that's modern. It just doesn't fit. It irritates me. I hate inconsistency. If there is one thing I hate in, it's when people get their tense wrong in English, or in, the grammatical errors. Apart from that, that's one of the things that really peeve me. Apart from that, I really dislike inconsistency in time periods and the setting up of things. Don't like it, don't like it. If you're doing a genre, you must stay in the genre. That is one of my peeves, but okay. For that reason, that's what I have going on. And she went ahead, did all of the gardening. We told her to, yes. Okay, and one of the things I got confused by, okay guys? So one of the things I got confused by is we have this elixir of fertility, and I thought maybe we could give that to Ophelia. But how do you use that? Because when I click on it, like this elixir of fertility, right? When I click on it, it just says clean up. But then when I click on something else, it says apply insect repellent liniment. So, and a few of these others, like apply deodorizing cream, soothing skin balm, sadness alleviation. But then that one over there says clean up as well. So how do you use that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit confused because I did want to give that. I wanted Morgana to give that to Ophelia, but I have no clue how that works or what's going to happen. So I was a bit confused in terms of that. If you guys do know, then please help me out. I'm a tad bit confused. And what's this? Replace the prank gifts? I'm not going to stop you, but that's just mean. That's supposed to be for the birth mother. I've got some presents here for someone to go ahead and open up, but she wants to be mean. Go ahead. Maybe she's annoyed that Ophelia doesn't give her the time of day. Who knows? But she wants to level up in fitness. So actually, instead of doing that, come here and box. You're going to come here and box. Because I want you to try out that new room, and also you need to get your fitness skill up. And then while you do that, Ophelia is going to come over there, waddle over, and try and share some astronomy knowledge with you. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get her settled over here first, then we'll call Ophelia over and they can converse over here. So one of the great things about Sims 4 is that you can do multiple tasks at once. So she's over here. Let's see if we can actually find that option even to, it's very specific. Share astronomy knowledge. There we go. Well, let's share astronomy knowledge. Come on, Ophelia, let's get a move on. Let us get a move on. Oh, look, she wants to open a present. But no, not yet. You have to wait until you have the child. Okay, come on, let's go, let's go. No? I swear you can get over there fine. Maybe try and get her there first. Also, I discovered something recently while writing an article that I didn't actually know about, like something in The Sims. The fact that, maybe you guys knew, but I didn't. The fact that children, so the bat form, you have to get that as a power, unless you, like your mother has that power, or your parents. Yeah, so if your parents has the bat form power, then the vampiresses, when they turn, like when children turn into a teenager, they'll inherit that power automatically. So they'll already have that unlocked. And I didn't even know that. So if Lady Ambrosia, okay, now let's try sharing vampiric knowledge. Please don't go anywhere. No. Stay right here. So for example, if Lady Ambrosia did ever have children, then, where is it? Her children would have actually, like her daughters, would have been able, or maybe even her sons, maybe they would have vampiric bat form, because they're past teenagehood. I didn't think you'd have to converse through the window, but if you want to do that, that's cool too. No, look, and now she's going back inside. Huh. Seems like she's confused. Maybe the hormones are doing some things to her brain. Who knows? Is that working? Are you conversing? Oh, well, I mean, they can sit out. Was that, what? Oh, that's part of it? I didn't know that was part of it. Well, interesting. Ophelia actually has some important things for us. She's got that plasma fruit, which we want to plant. She's got a gutsberry, which we also need to plant. Where shall we plant it, though? I don't know. Maybe we should convert one of these indoor gardens into a proper garden for the priestess. Maybe this one here? The one on this side? I feel like we should convert that into a proper garden for the priestess. Yeah, and then the priestess can maybe plant a plasma fruit tree, because this world that we're in right now, Brindleton Bay, doesn't actually have any plasma fruit trees. And also, it's important to plant this tree of emotions tree, because once we start having children, it's going to be important because we're going to need them for their prophecies and stuff. So, okay, we've got that going. Now, let's see. You wanted to talk to Ophelia, but actually, hey, where'd you go? Keep pushing the limits, darling. You need to keep pushing the limits. Forget about Ophelia for now. You've got other more important things to do. And and then we just have Lady Lilith who wanted to do something. But I think, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next episode. Bye-bye.